Peggy 3.
Our journey into the world of Ride 4 continues. Giving you more and more has been our obsession since the very beginning of the development of Ride 4. So we couldn't just create new contents, we also decided to organize them in a different way to make something totally new. And Ride 4 couldn't have been the most complete competitive experience in the two-wheel world without the addition of two new categories, racing and endurance modified. These race bikes have been fully recreated and are a crucial part of the game. But let's start from the beginning. The current motorcycle categories in Ride 4 are identified by a new element called Bike Tag. It's a label associated with each bike that includes a color, a letter, and a number. The color indicates the setup of the motorcycle. Blue is the color for the road bikes, with standard fairings and headlights, regardless of modifications and components. Red indicates the racing modified bikes. From the fairings to their special components, these models were born to achieve pure racing performance. Designed for races of limited duration, everything about these bikes is extreme. Every model in this category represents the state-of-the-art of their time. Green is the color for the endurance modified bikes, specifically created for endurance races. Slightly less tuned to resist much longer race times, and equipped with features such as headlights for night races and special components for lightning-fast pit stops with tire change and refueling. A letter is added to the color to identify the category of the bike. S stands for sport bikes with full fairing. N stands for naked bikes with no fairing. M stands for motard, also known as supermoto. The bike tag ends with a number that identifies the performance value of the bike based on its technical specifications. Through the bike tags, the player will be able to immediately identify the main features of the bike and the races for which it's most indicated. The Endurance is a real revolution in Ride 4's game modes. It's not just about new bikes, we're talking about a completely different kind of race. Racing and giving your best will no longer be enough. When the race lasts for hours and hours, strategy comes into play. Endurance races are the only ones with pit stops with tire change and refueling. Managing tire wear and fuel consumption, both influenced by the engine mapping and the driving style, and whether to change tires in case of rain or try your luck, will be just some of the parameters that the player will now have to consider. Together with the weight of the bike, that will change according to the quantity of fuel in the tank. In short, in the endurance racing mode, your brain will be as important as your speed, if not more. To recreate the atmosphere of these races and the frenzy of the pit stop to perfection, we motion captured scenes with real actors in action. And don't forget, this is the time for big decisions. Knowing in advance which tire compound to use and how much fuel you put in your bike will save you seconds. And 1 second saved at the pit stop means one step closer to victory. Follow us and discover all the secrets of Ride 4 in the next episodes.